All right. Good morning for those in the United States, uh, and good evening here in South Korea. So, real quick, I apologize. My laptop was not catching the Wi-Fi right now, so I had to switch over to my iPad. So, and then my guest should be in the background, hopefully. So I was just talking to her. All right. So real quick, nighttime in South Korea here. So it is about what time is it? Almost 10:35. So that's what time it is right now. And then I will have my special guest, Donna Bell, coming in. So real quick, the COVID cases are rising a little bit here again in Korea, and of course, we have to wear those cotton masks right now. So those are what is required right now. So that's what is what's going on. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna catch up with comments first. So Bama, you're driving right now. So I know you mentioned that earlier. Jan, good evening. So nice to see you. So Bama's asking Jan, and she's saying she's enjoying watching some K drama, but having some internet issues. So same thing. There's having an inside conversation. And yep, Aztec, how's it going? So Aztec saying hello to all of us. And is there any science fiction K drama? I haven't seen any science fiction K drama as much. It's not really a big thing as it was. So except more horror. We've seen tons of that. Okay. And then let's see my guest. I don't know. I don't see my guest in the background. Let me see if she's there. Let's see if I can add her to the stream. She's still not there, so hopefully she gets back. So if she can get back, I'll get her back in because of my. I don't know. I just bought a new little notebook laptop and it went to you know what? It just went to crap. So I don't know what happened. And my internet's pretty fast here. I have KT. So I don't know what's going on. So let me see if I can get my guest back in here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yep. All right. Let me tell her to come back in. So she can come right back in. That would be good. Because she was telling goodbye to her friends in the Zoom meeting. Let me see. Is she there? Nope, she's not there yet. So, see, so I was talking to her. So, so I can't say much, but I do know she is from Cebu. So let me see if I can. I might have to call her. Say, yeah, yep. Everyone, let me just say, everyone is waiting. Wait, everyone is waiting. Come back in. Yeah, so she could use her phone. So hopefully she can come right back in. Yeah. Is she back? Nope, not yet. She is not back yet. So yeah. Yeah. I know. I know. Was I sure talking to her? Yeah, I just had a conversation. I might have to get her back on the phone. Well, luckily I have her phone number, so I might have to call her right now to say come back in. Now we have double digits here. Yeah, all of a sudden we have more people here, and they're like, "Where's the guest, King? What's going on?" I know. I don't know. I have a ghost on standby. See, look, here's the proof. I did not make her up. She's I need her to come back. Where's your guest? Who do you have on standby? Yeah, it's Donnabelle. It's not like the movie Annabelle, the 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 horror movie with the doll. So let me let me see if I could get her back here. Let's see. I don't know what happened. Let me see if I can get her back in. So where are you? All right, let me call her back. Let's see. I know I might have to do. Let's see. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was talking to her. Okay. Let's see. I need her to get back in. What's going on? She's not answering the phone. Uh-oh. Hopes nothing happened to her. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. That was all part of, yeah, that was all part of the evil plan. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I saw her. Okay. Try again. Try again. Okay. So I just saw her. There she is. Okay, Donna. Hello? Donna?
Yes,
Okay, there you are. How are you, Donna?
I'm fine. I'm very fine. I'm sorry. I was just having time from the other Zoom.
Okay. Okay. From Zoom. Okay. Yeah, my guests were making fun of me. They thought I was clickbaiting the guest, but you exist. Yeah. And Aztec says, yeah, you're not supposed to bump the guest. So but you're here,
Uh,
so thank God. Yeah. So okay, before we go into more comments, Donnabelle, can you tell the audience who you are? Oh no! No! Oh no! Well, actually, you saw her. Oh no! Come back. Maybe she did run out of battery. No. Okay. So if I can get her back, yeah, I know Aztec. I was not supposed to bump the guest. How much do those masks sold for? Actually, I got a box of a total of 100 masks for 70,000 won, which is $60. So yeah, so those are from Amazon. Yeah. Well, yeah, we were stood up for a second, but she was here. Uh-oh, yep. So, Lynn, welcome. Okay, and yes, we'll watch. All right, let me bring her back. Here she comes. She's back.
I'm sorry for the
uh,
connection.
yeah. Okay. And Donnabelle, could you tell everyone who you are and what have you been doing?
Okay. My name is Donnabelle Javier Casipong. I'm from Cebu, but I'm married to Korean, and I stay here in Korea for 20 years. Um, I work as a translator, and now sometimes do some extras in movie and drama, and other part-time jobs. Nice meeting you
Okay.
all.
Yeah. And speaking of extras, the last one I saw is you were playing a Vietnamese refugee or person.
Yeah, actually, that was a drama in KBS entitled um San No Mo Namchon. It's a drama in KBS where it portrays about the lives of farmers in villages. So my role for that was I'm a Vietnamese migrant worker, but because of my uh, previous employee doesn't give me some salary, so I end up staying in Korea illegally and find some other jobs until I reach the jobs available in the farm. And then I was sick because I have a stress a lot, and then I live in Korea for like difficult times. So it happens that I in that role I have cancer, and I need to leave because I have two kids back in Vietnam. So that's why the landowner or the farm owner and other people, I mean the villagers, donated a lot of money in order for me to be operated. So that's the drama.
Oh, okay. And how many episodes was that drama?
Yes. So
Yeah.
it portrays like different stories, life stories.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. And that's even common, right? We have a lot of Vietnamese here that are farm workers for in real life in Korea.
I think yeah, because when like for example they stayed illegally, so they cannot find jobs either in a restaurant or some company, then they end up working in a farm because only the farm jobs required no visa, and it gives them like enough salary because not much Korean or some other migrant workers are going to work in farm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. And that's like the same thing common in America, where, us Americans don't want to work in a farm. We have a lot of Mexicans or Latin Americans that come up
I
in
see.
America. Yeah. So,
So
but
mhm.
yeah. But the same thing in Korea. Now, uh, Donna, I want to rewind back. Where in Cebu are you from? What's part of Cebu?
Actually, I'm my our house in Cebu is in Tisa Labangon. It's just like 5 to 8 minutes away from the SMC side.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay. And how many family members do you have? How many brothers and sisters, if you don't mind telling the audience?
Okay. We're six in the family. I'm the second from the eldest. So I have one elder sister, me the second, and then my the third is my a brother, then a sister and a brother and brother. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Always a large family.
Yeah, we used to have a large families in the Philippines.
Yeah. And my next question is, does your siblings live like OFWs or live overseas like you do since, you've been here 20 years in Korea?
Okay. I have before my brothers and sister came here in Korea to work, and then after staying for a year or 2 years, they went back to Philippines and have their own family. And I only have one brother here in Korea, our youngest. So he's living here in Korea and working here in Korea too.
Okay. And if you don't mind, what job does he do here in Korea?
He is working in like a textile company. Yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah,
Yeah. And is he enjoying working that job?
yeah. He likes it because though it's at first he's complaining like it's tiring because like he will stand all the day, and then later on about a month or 2 months after, then he used to it.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah. And here's another thing, because I've been in Korea on and off for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I remember watching so many of your posts. You were on a TV show with foreigners.
Yeah, actually, I did some TV shows before, like before in Korea, there's no much like foreigners married to Korean. So we're special, so they called us like Tamunwa Kajok, or the multicultural families here in
Family.
Korea. Yeah, so we belong to that term. So at first, there was a TV channel who wanted to interview us together with the kids, and how does it differs from the native Koreans, and how do they live like that, like so on. So it was the first start, and then after that, after they saw us on TV, and then another channels call me for interview and want them to be on their show, and different show, until I end up um being a finalist of one TV show in I mean in EBS, which is the Tamonwa Hangogo also show, like it's a show regarding studying Korean languages, and then another show again in KBS, which uh pictures different story of different foreigners living here in Korea, that entitles Love in Asia. So like they will picture different lives of Korean wives and their family, and they offer free plane tickets for the whole family. Yeah, so that's why
Wow.
yeah, I end up a lot of TV shows. Like there is also one show that entitled Sumunan Myonori, like only the married women uh lives, and then they will ask questions regarding their husbands, like this, like and so on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I remember seeing one with a Korean husband and then a Hoju Australian wife.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I remember that show, and then I remember seeing a Mexican wife and a Korean husband.
Yeah, so that's it. There's a mixture. There's a lot of mixture here in Korea.
Yeah. So it
some
started gets
yeah.
multicultural.
Yeah, so that's why we were called multicultural family. Some end up happily living, and then some also like the Brooks, like that.
Okay. So yeah. So each way. Oh, and hi, Ethan. Ethan is a blogger here in Korea.
I say hi, Ethan.
Yeah. He's
Nice
like me.
meeting you.
He's a Korean American like me.
Oh, really? Nice meeting you.
Yeah. And Bama's saying it's very interesting. So he's from Alabama. He lives in Alabama.
Oh, hey.
So
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 I
yeah.
wish I can go back to you. I can go USA someday.
All right. Okay. So you have not been to USA yet.
Not yet, but my I have my aunts, my cousins, and some relatives living there in New York, and
Okay.
like other places in USA, like San Francisco, California, and so on.
Yeah. Yeah.
They want to invite me, but I cannot leave yet because I have kids studying and my job also.
Yeah.
Maybe someday if I retired.
Yeah. Oh, and Bama has a question. He says, "When's the last time you've been to the Philippines?"
Philippines. Ah, okay. Mr. Go More Hike. I
Yeah.
went there last year, early February, and I
Yeah.
wish to go back again, but because of the pandemic, so I cannot travel yet.
Okay. Okay. And then Bama says hello to Ethan, and he has another question for you. He has so many questions.
Okay,
So
ask more.
yeah. So how long did it take you to learn the Korean language? Because I think you speak better Korean than I do.
Yeah, I think it's around 6 to 8 months because I did study at the Seoul University, University of Seoul.
Oh, okay.
After I came here, yeah.
Oh, so you went to a sky. You know.
Yeah, because my husband sent me to school in order to study, and then when I get pregnant, I stop and then go back to school again near our house. At that time, there's some um NGO who offers free Korean languages, and then I until I end up studying translator and interpreter course at the uh, Hangugo Foreign Studies in Imondong.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. And here's Gigi's life. I don't know if you know. This is the first time I'm seeing Gigi. I don't know if you know her or him. So
Sorry, I didn't know her. Hi,
yeah.
Gigi.
Okay. Yeah. Welcome, Gigi. Here's my buddy Scott from Michigan.
Okay,
So
hi to all.
yeah. So you can see I have a lot of Americans in the stream.
Nice
Yeah.
meeting you all.
Yeah, yeah, because I have a lot of American expats that are interested in going to the Philippines, retiring there, living there.
Okay, me too. I want to retire Philippines because
Okay.
there's no place like no. Anyway,
Yeah,
there's no place like Philippines.
yeah. Wow. And where would you like to retire if you can? What city? What town?
Actually, I plan to retire in Baguio if it's
Oh,
possible. Yeah, because it's the only place in the Philippines that it's not so hot. Like yeah,
yeah. Yeah, so that's like northern Philippines.
yes.
Yeah, not so you won't be in the Visayas anymore. You'll be where there's the
Because
cause,
I spent a lot of time in Visayas area. Now
yeah.
I want to explore the northern part.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's another part I want to explore if I can do that. Okay, and here's a question. What are some of the important things you learned living in Korea? The culture there is different from the Philippines. So, what did you learn?
Yes, a lot. Thanks for the question, Mr. Moore. Yeah, it at first it's really difficult for me because almost all the Korean culture is opposite from the Philippines. So, like for
Yeah.
example, in the Philippines, both husband and wife can do the household chores. Yeah, and
Hmm.
they watch the baby, they clean the house, and then when I came here in Korea, it's the opposite. Like only the husband is always commanding you to do this, like that.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to to the money management, he is always
Yeah.
the one who manage. It's the opposite in the Philippines because in the Philippines, the husband will give their salaries to their wives. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then what's the other one also is that uh Korean men always wants to be served like they're kings. So it
Hmm.
happens that I really told my husband, "You're not a king and I'm not your servant. Why don't you work? And why don't you take the bottle of water and drink it? Why you always ask me to please give me there's no place like give me water." So that's
Yeah.
it. So that time like I was really I'm a bit mad for that because I am taking care of the kids and he said, "Give me water." I said, "The water is in the table. Why don't you get it? You don't have any hand? You have. So I'm not your servant and you're not a king." So at that time he said, Okay, okay, just tell me. Don't just get mad. So at the time, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, yeah, Gigi. I don't give jackets because I don't. That's usually a Filipino YouTube thing. So yeah, I do things just a little different. Yeah, because in the YouTube community for Filipinos, they each give each other a jacket and then they share their link.
I see. So, Miss Gigi, like, what is
Yeah.
the question? Like, that
She
is
said
that
she
the
asked me. Yeah.
ah? Sorry.
Uh, yeah. So the jacket is the blue wrench moderator.
I see.
Because you can post your channel, you can post your links. Like if I was doing a YouTube sharing community, then I would give everybody a blue wrench and everyone post their link.
Ah, okay, okay.
But that's mostly a Filipino blogging. So because I'm part of some of those groups where they give me a jacket and then they want me to say, King, give me your link. I'm like, okay, you know, yeah. And so Scott wants to know you like the code, huh?
You mean the cold weather?
Yes.
Yes, because uh first before coming here in Korea, I went to Lebanon, and Lebanon is so also is cold. Like there are four seasons in Lebanon. And
Okay.
then now that I live here also in Korea for 20 years, and then my body like exposed to cold weather. So if
Yeah.
I go to Philippines, I sweat a lot.
Yeah. It's
I,
gonna
I
be
I can't
so.
go out in the daytime.
Yeah. Yeah. A- And Go More Heart Bama wants to know: are you a good cook? Do you like to cook?
Yeah, because actually my husband doesn't want to eat mostly in restaurant. His reason is he said the foods that prepared in the house is always the best and the safest one. So he wants me to cook. So I
Okay.
always cook every day. I get up early morning at 6 o'clock and then give foods to my kids and then go to my job.
Okay. Wow. Yeah.
So
Okay.
I always
Gigi
cook
says
the
she.
Korean foods.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So Gigi. Okay. Now, oh, he always asks this question. Have you heard of cornbread
Cornbread in the Philippines?
or Korea? Let me.
Yeah,
I need to find. I
uh
need to maybe find a picture of a cornbread.
you mean the Mr. Moore, is it the yellow one, the cornbread? I
Yeah, it's
used
like
to
a
eat it.
yellow.
Yes, I like it. There's a lot
Okay.
here in Korea.
Oh, where can we get cornbread? Because I haven't been able to find it. Because cornbread is mostly ate in the South of America.
Uh Sir, you can buy it actually in CU, in some convenience store. Do you have it? Like it only costs 800 or 100 1001.
Okay, so they sell this.
Wait, what?
This is cornbread.
On the other one, it's like the soft one, not like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because this is from the American South, and it's been hard for us Americans to find this because we eat that with beans, spinach, even for Southern black people.
Ah, really? So it's not the one that I think
No,
of.
no, it's not that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
in Costco there is, if you try to visit Costco, because
Okay.
Costco, yeah, sells a lot of breads from US.
Yeah. So, yeah. And yeah, I've been to Costco in my area. So far, I haven't been able to find cornbread,
Okay.
but I
So
might go
maybe,
to Itaewon.
yeah, maybe there is because there's a lot of foreigners in Etowan. So maybe.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what I can do. Gigi, can you ask the lady host? Well, actually, she doesn't have a YouTube channel, and this is my YouTube. If it was her YouTube channel, which I've been asking her to start one, she'll give out jackets because it's to do the Filipino thing. Yeah. Would you like to know the same information for pinto beans? We can get that at Home Plus, I think.
Ah, pinto.
Yeah.
Pinto beans. How does it look like? I don't have any
Okay.
idea.
Let me see if I can Google it for you. So pinto beans. Yeah. Good thing I got my trusty Google. Here's an image. Uh, Kind of looks like this.
It looks like the beans in the Philippines, a bit bigger one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. They do have those. They do have these in the Philippines. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I used to eat it.
Yeah. So, yep, I guess, yeah. Well, you're not in the wrong room, Gigi. But yeah, it's a little different. I do think it's just a little different compared to the Filipino bloggers do. So, and Scott B, does Korean husband give their. So, does your husband give you the whole paycheck?
No, no, no. As I mentioned it to you a while ago,
Yeah,
it's the opposite. He
opposite.
never give me, yeah, he never give me his paycheck or his salary. He's the
Yeah.
one managing his own money. So I'm the one managing my own salary too.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. And question, Donna, did your husband's family accept you right away, or was there a little struggle?
Yes, I really thankful to God because as soon as I arrived, their family is really very welcoming me. Like
Yeah.
when we arrived, his mother opened the door of the car and said, "Why you just came now? We're just waiting for you long time ago,"
Okay.
like that,
Yeah.
and then hug. So every time me and my husband have some like discussion or some argument, my mother-in-law is always at my side, and
Okay.
even though his brothers, yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Oh, let's. Oh, this is my friend Yan. She lives in Papanga.
Okay, hi Miss Yan, good evening.
Yeah. Yeah. And her husband's American, so her husband's in Florida right now.
Okay, nice meeting you.
Yeah. So she's my fellow friend from up there. Where Clark Air Force Airport is.
I see.
Yeah. See, and Jan's
Cornbread.
having trouble.
They're looking
She's
for
having,
cornbread.
yeah, yeah. And there's another thing. I don't know if you heard of grits. It's a southern food. So let me see if I can find some grits here. So this is like grits. Yeah.
What are the ingredients for that food?
Let's see. I don't know the complete ingredients, but I think it's kind of like a porridge made from boiled cornmeal. Homey
Um,
grits are made from homely corn that has tasted with a process called like mixing or nixing or something. So, and they're
no.
actually served with some flavors. So someone might even explain that.
I
Okay.
haven't tried it.
And this is Aztec. He's in Australia.
Hi.
Yeah. So he's in Australia, and so these is and oh yeah, and collard greens and ham hocks.
Oh, what are
So
colored
these,
greens?
yeah. So let me,
Sorry, I don't have any idea
yeah,
about collard greens and home hocks.
yeah. So these are collard greens. It almost looks like spinach a little, but it's yeah.
Ah, I see. So it's food famous in Florida. I mean,
Or America, the Southern America.
I see. So it is spinach or a bit
It
spinach
looks,
family.
yeah, it kind of looks like spinach, but it has like some greens. So and another thing, it's called soul food.
Oh, so food.
Soul food. So a lot of like black people they call it soul food
Mm,
because
okay.
yeah, because there is I think in ET1 there is a soul food restaurant, so I'm gonna look for it hopefully and go eat there.
Ah, because I when I went to Etowan, I saw a lot of restaurants for like for example the Arab restaurants. I like their dunis and like salad. It's a
Okay, so you got
parsley, tomato. Yeah.
okay the salad place and another thing I like is the Mexican food in ET1.
Mm. Paella.
Yeah, so I know a lot of places there. Oh, Disco Fiesta, welcome. So we have
Hi.
he yeah they've been coming around. So and Jan says nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you too.
Yeah, and Aztec is saying thank you for joining the stream today.
Thank you for welcoming me. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
and yeah, Justin better than spinach. Yeah, collard greens is tastes much better than spinach.
Oh, really? But
Oh yeah,
I like spinach too. Spinach is good.
yeah. Yeah, something about collard greens is just, and when you eat all those southern soul food together, it's like wow.
Okay. Mr. King, can I ask you some questions? Like, what
Sure.
Korean foods? What is your favorite Korean foods?
Ooh, I have a lot. I love my bya hejonguk, like the pork bone soup.
Yeah. Aside from the meat.
Okay, meat. Uh, I like the kimchi jjigae, but I don't know if we have. And then I love the tteokbokki snack.
I like Chang. Have you ate Chang?
Jungkook What is that
Yeah.
again? I always forget.
Chang is like does they have the awful smell, but it's good for health.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The fermented bean
Oh,
with some
yes, yes,
tofu,
yeah.
with some
Yes,
tofu and kimchi.
yeah. And it has a
At
different
first,
little takes.
yes, but I like the taste.
Yeah.
At first, we entered the restaurant when I just I think I'm 1 week here in Korea, and then my husband take me to the restaurant, and then I smell this awful smell like, oh, what kind of smell is this? And then I saw, this a small restaurant like they have this roll of tissue, a toilet paper on the table.
Yeah. That too. Yeah, that's a common thing, folks. There's always a roll of toilet paper in case
Yeah,
there
so
is no.
that's why I said, oh, can we go out this place? I just imagine a different thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very common. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's the experience that I never forget since I
yeah,
came here in Korea. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And Scott wants to know, do you work in Korea? Which they like to
Yes,
know what
I
you do.
do. Oh, okay. I'm a legal translator and interpreter, sir.
Yeah. And you work in this one nice building. I took a picture of the building here. Let's see if I can get it up. Is this the
Okay.
building? I'm going to show you the building. So take a look at that place, Global Town.
Yes, yeah, that is the global town. Uh, and Good Morning City building located in the heart of Seoul, which is the Dongdaemun.
Yeah.
So Dongdaemun is the place where a lot of foreigners do their shopping.
Okay. So yeah. And which subway stop should I get off if I come to Dongdaemun?
So the nearest station for that building is the um, Dongdaemun History and Culture Park. It's
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's line 2, 5 or 1 or 4. It's 2, 4 and 5. So
Yeah.
you just exit the exit 14, and it's connected to that place where I work.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And hopefully, if I don't start a job next week, I might be going to Seoul next week.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So I
We'll be
might,
welcoming there.
yeah. So I might even do another live stream and do a walking tour of your building.
Yes, as I told you, the grand opening of our place will be on November 29th. So
Okay.
the place is like full of foreigners. As as of now, we're almost 60 employees in that place, and then most of us came from different countries.
Yeah. And I saw your Facebook video of the place. I was like, wow, you had some Filipino stuff there.
Yeah. So
So,
it's yeah, it's divided like this place were for Filipinos, and this for the Egyptians, and this for the um Malaysian or the Nigerian or Bangladesh or different countries. Russian, Mongolians, yeah.
yeah, wow. And let's see, Jan says, Aztec, my hubby, makes his own cornbread when he was here because we couldn't find one.
It's better.
Yeah, because our husband's in, yeah, Florida. Yeah, so yeah, like we can make money making cornbread. Here's the joke. Cornbread are us. Like Toys R Us, cornbread are us. Yeah,
Who
we
loves
love
everything?
everything. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fried
We even
fish
have
cake.
the, yeah. And
Mm.
and Donnabelle, since it's cold, we have that hotokbang.
Yeah, hotokbang, and then what's other? Egg bread and
Yeah.
oding cook. There's a lot. Oding cook and yeah, oding soup is more famous during winter time. Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice and fresh. And this is my friend Thomas. He was in Daejeon with me, but he's in Panama now.
Okay. Good morning. Yeah. Okay, it's evening here in Korea, sir.
Yeah, so
Nice having
everyone's
you.
yeah, it's a yeah, so hope you're having fun there, Thomas, in Panama. And let's see. I have another question here is because on your Facebook I seen the list of jobs you did.
A lot.
It was so it took me almost 30 minutes to read it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, because every time I look for a job, then it's easy. I put it in my Facebook.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah. And did you find these jobs yourself, or did family help you?
No, actually, I did find it by myself. Yeah, like for
Okay.
example, I searched the job through internet, and some of them, I found it in Facebook ads, and some of them from the High Soul or WorkNet.
Okay.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome because I do the same thing because I have a lot of family here in Korea,
yeah. But did
but
they
I
help you to find job?
no, I did everything on my own.
Yes, that's me too. My
Yeah.
husband never mind regarding my job. I do it myself.
Yeah. So yeah, I have not had to use any family members on my side. Uh, a lot of them were American friends that helped me get jobs here.
Yeah, sometimes we do. Like, my friends will introduce me like, "Oh, there's a hiring for that company," or "I
Yeah.
heard that this company is hiring some Filipinas. Would you please apply?" There was one time that my Korean friend,
Hmm.
introduced me to the law firm. Like
Oh.
yeah, because I used to work in the early bank, Hiwadong branch before, and then I met her. She was working also with the Migrant, the foreign remittances. So we met, and then after that, he she finds another job and quits from that company, and then when she heard that there's hiring in one law firm, she sent me messages in Kakao after I think 3 years we didn't see
Yeah.
each other, and then she just sent me messages in Kakao like, "Hi Donna, how are you? Are you working?" I said, "I'm just having fun these days, and I am looking for a job." She said, "Oh, it's good timing. Then you can apply for this." I said, I think I'm not like suitable for that kind of job because I
Yeah.
didn't have any I didn't have any knowledge regarding laws and some legal
Yeah.
related course. I didn't study that kind of course. So she said, no, no, I think you can study with them. So I
Yeah.
tried, and then luckily I was accepted. Then I worked there for almost 2 years.
Oh wow. Yeah. And another thing I like to add, besides Americans helping me, some of the
Uh,
Filipinas that are married to Korean husbands helped me say, King, there's an English job here.
Oh, good to hear that.
Yeah.
Because we Filipinas are diligent and kind enough to share what we have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or mhm. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. So at times, yeah, they were like, King, call this director, the Wangjangnim. They're looking for native speakers since you're native.
I see.
Yeah. So that would
So your main job these days is like a teacher, English native teacher?
Uh, right now I just teach online, but I might be working for a Filipina Wangjangni starting next week. I have to talk to her on Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She will be good.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just there to help temporarily because she needs
Mhm.
help. She needs a F visa teacher, which I have an F visa and I'm from America,
Uh-huh.
which, Korean parents want native English speakers, that bias still
Yes.
exists.
Mhm.
So, but we'll see. Yeah, if I don't start work next week, I might be coming over to visit you and eat one.
Yes, actually it's Sunday. The grand opening is Sunday, so I'm sure you don't have any work for that day.
Yeah,
So you can
yeah,
visit and see me.
Yeah. Only problem is the weekend that it's open, I'm going on a free tour of three
Ooh.
cities. That's why I can't make the grand opening, but I can come early to see the before opening.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
maybe it's
Oh,
good if you see it or take a video
yeah.
on the opening. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. So Thomas, yeah, he's enjoying Panama. I would love to go to Panama too. So, yeah. So he's just being a tourist, but he's like, no kimchi, but he has cornbread.
Does he likes kimchi too?
We ate a lot together. So we ate a lot of samgyeopsal together, pork belly.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Kimchi is
Yeah,
so spicy.
yeah. But if we cook it in samgyeopsal, it's the pork belly. It's not too
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh, and hopefully, I want to ask you this because we've been Facebook friends for 5 years.
Oh, really? That long? I never imagined that we've been 5 years
Yeah.
already.
Yeah. And I don't know how many. Do you have two sons, or how many kids do you have now?
I have two sons. My eldest is in now in the first year university student, and then the second son is now in his second I mean sophomore year in high school.
Okay. And which university is your eldest son going to?
He's studying in the Seoul University.
Oh, he got into Sky?
Mm-hmm.
So he scored a high score, huh?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I and for those I've mentioned, if you guys can get in the Sky, that's like the Ivy League of South Korea.
Yes, that's it.
Wow.
So sleepless nights and studying hard.
Wow. Okay. Wow, that's cool. That's awesome he made it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a wow. Okay, Disco, Thomas, yep, you're living the life. Scott wants to ask, what's the average pay in Korea?
I mean, I think he is asking you.
Uh, well, either of us. I've already said so many times what the average pay based on English teacher, but because what you do, you have like there's a lot of jobs. Actually, what I can do is show sometimes for opportunities for foreigners. Let me see if this is the one.
Yeah,
The,
actually, the average pay for the migrant workers or the company workers ranges
yeah,
from 1,700,000 up to 2,500,000. It
yeah,
depends on the kind of job they have because there are some companies who offers a higher job. For example, if they are working in um like auto parts
yeah.
or uh, the the textile company also is offering high like for those who are working in daimaru as they called it
Okay,
the yeah the I mean the textile uh
yeah,
I mean for making some clothes like those, and then the embroidery.
yeah, yeah. And I have seen jobs because I'm part of the F Visa group on Facebook.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I seen like making solar panels for almost 3 million won.
Also, that there is company that offers more than 3 million also. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
as I told you, those who are companies who has a, like a bit like difficult jobs. So they're offering high salary for migrant workers.
Yeah. Of course, the one bad thing is they don't want you to be old. So you have to kind of be under 40 or
Yeah.
under 45. That's what I've
Yes.
noticed.
So
So,
the age limit is, I think, 37.
yeah. Yeah, that one. So I've seen the
Hmm.
age and I'm like, nope. But I don't know if I want to do that for 12 hours a day.
I'm sure you can't.
Yeah,
He's
I don't want to do
heavy.
that for yeah. I'd make more probably teaching a private English job in 1 hour. So
Yeah,
I
it's
was like,
better.
yeah. So, yep. And Thomas says he loves kimchi, so he loves it. So,
Wow.
yeah. And yeah, this he's having fun, so he just gets on a plane and goes. So he is retired.
I see. Good for him.
Yeah, and
So
his
I
goal
also
is
want to be like that. Like, as if I retire, then I just come here in Korea and go back to Philippines and come again and travel another country.
yeah, yeah. I have this question: is your husband willing to retire in the Philippines with you?
No, he said, I prefer to be alone in the middle of I mean, in the middle of the trees in the mountain.
Well, well,
I said,
Baguio offers that, doesn't it?
yeah, I know, but he said, I'm not going with you in the Philippines because he said he cannot go there because he doesn't like, I mean, hot, and then the low internet connection in the Philippines, like this, like that. He
Yeah.
has. Mm. So I said, okay, you then just go live in the middle of the mountain, and I'm going to the Philippines.
Hmm. Yeah.
He said, and then later on he said, I will stay in Jeju. Okay, then go Jeju.
Jeju, yeah. It's a fun place. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Now, another thing. Okay, the new place, well, Global Town. The question I have is, I saw something interesting about the loans. Like foreigners can get loans.
Yes, sir. You heard it right. Foreigners here in Korea, even though you have only 8 months visa left, then you can
Yes.
avail for the loan.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
so
what? And I saw 15 million won, which is about 13,500 US.
dollars, yes, that's what the amount you can loan if you don't have any loan from the other companies or don't have any um delayed bills payment or unpaid bills. So you can avail for 15 million won loan.
Okay. But what does the person have to show?
The person had to provide us his contract
Yeah.
and his at least updates of his salary at least 6 months, and
Yeah.
then his identification card, a bank book, and then he must provide at least two friends who works with him together in the company in case he cannot be contacted. So we can contact the persons that he put, like he provide us.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I saw a lot of the advertisements on your Facebook. So yeah.
Yeah, so we offer also very cheap internet connections and
Yeah.
phone lines, like available to be uh cut or canceled within 6 months or 9 months, and then it's free. So we
Uh,
offer also free phones for
uh,
foreigners.
okay. But the foreigners need a AARC card.
Yes.
So they gotta
So
have the visa.
yeah, so we have to check their visa. So
Uh,
even yeah, we have to provide we have to check their visa at least. They have a 1 year visa,
yeah.
and they can avail for that. And what's good is that it's free. There's free phone and then free internet connection.
Okay.
So it's like
Okay.
the company is paying for them. They just
Okay.
want, so the company just want to use the service line, like the
Oh,
service.
okay.
Yeah. So that's what
Yeah.
their promo is.
Yeah. And Scott's a truck driver, so he has to go back and drive. So he's saying, you know,
Nice to
nice to
meet you,
meet you.
Mr. Scott. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Yeah. And let's see. And Disco says, I'm getting prepared mentally for 21,
Lovely.
22 travels. I haven't left the country in years, but my health is back and I'm starting to hit the bucket list. So I'm learning here. Yeah. So he wants to travel.
Wow.
So a
Then
lot of our
include,
guys.
yeah, include Korea and Philippines in your bucket list.
Yeah. Yeah. I think like about 90% of my guys is looking at Philippines or maybe Thailand.
Ooh. Hope
Yeah.
I hope I can meet them too.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Korea's a nice place for a drop in. Come look at it,
Yeah.
and then
So they can like stop over in Korea, and then we will meet them in Incheon Airport, and then they proceed to Philippines.
yeah,
That's what other do. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I love my Korean Air. I love going straight to Cebu from Korean Air.
Yes. And for those who want some plane tickets, I do also have my ticketing business.
Okay,
I'm I'm doing my advertisement here.
okay. Yeah, I saw it, and then I was like, wait, can we go? Can we go to Philippines? I saw your advertisement.
Yeah, because
But
right now in the Philippines, we I mean, some of my friends already booked some tickets domestic, and just last week I booked tickets from Cebu coming here in Incheon. Like the mother and two sons came here in Korea because their husband, I mean, her husband is working in the Philippine embassy.
oh, okay, wow,
Yeah,
yeah,
so his family came here in Korea for a visit, so they might stay here in Korea for I think 6 months.
yeah. And actually, I now have a good question. So say if anybody who has like a Filipino wife and you want to bring her to Korea, what would she have to do just to come as a traveling
Okay, the Korean man, you mean? A Korean man and has
or
Filipino wife?
or just even a American man or Western man and a Filipino girlfriend? They just want to take a trip to Korea and go back to the Philippines.
Um, they must have to send her some invitation letter. So
Uh,
invitation letter, and then their girlfriend in the Philippines will go to the um I mean the legal travel agency,
okay.
and for processing of the visa, because there is no personal appearance in Korean embassy these days, so they must have it through an agency, travel agency. So I think they only have to give a little amount for the agency to process their visa, and then
Okay.
after how many days, or a week, then the result will be uh, given already, and then if they have the visa, then they can come here in Korea.
Okay. And usually, how long are the? allowed to come. So if it's a Western or foreign man brings her Filipino girlfriend to Korea just for 2 weeks, go back to Philippines, does the Filipina have to show that she has a bank account, some money? Because I don't know if you heard of offloading. Do you know what offloading means?
Mm, I as I heard, for sure they must have some um amount in their banks, like because before they can have the Korean visa, the embassy will make it sure that they are having a financial capacity to travel, like,
Okay,
so it's important for them to put a bit of amount in their bank accounts before applying for a visa, because the embassy will check it if they have really money in their bank.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, because I met because I went to Dumaguete. I met the owner of a hotel,
Mm-hmm.
and he travels to Korea. So the one thing he told me, he goes, "Yeah, get a BDO or BPI Platinum credit card."
Yeah, because I mean, BDO Platinum card is like they have really like what is it? It's strong, like
Yeah,
it's strong, it's strong um requirement for those who want to visit Korea, because if they have the platinum or the gold card from BDO, they like they are like VIPs in that kind of bank, so they can easily take get their visa.
okay. And
Oh,
that's
Mr.
good.
Disco
Just
Vista.
yeah, he wants
Thank you
he
very
congrats you.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so no Thailand. Too many scams. Yeah, he doesn't want to go to Thailand. So Thomas wants to go to Philippines, and
Okay.
and Disco wants you to go to Brazil and the
And
Philippines.
Philippines. Ooh,
Yeah, yeah,
Latino and a Filipino.
yeah, yeah. Since Philippines have a Latin exposure, Spanish.
Yes, because actually, the Philippines was under the colony of Spain
Yeah,
for 333 years. So that's why most of the Filipino culture and the attitudes we inherited from the Spanish.
yeah. So we call it the Latin Asia of Asia.
Yeah. So actually, my grandfather is from Spain, Barcelona.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, the father of my mother. So I have I'm also a product of multicultural in the Philippines.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Oh, another question I have is going back to your two sons. So I take it your sons will have to do conscription in the military.
Yes, they will. So after I think after he spent 1 year in her in his university, he will go to military service during summertime. That's what he
Okay.
said. Hmm.
Okay. And that's for 21 months.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good. It's now it was lower down. Before it's 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I found out what the pay is now for Korean soldiers, thanks to my father.
Oh, really? It's
It it's
402.
1,000 now. It used to be 200,000 one per month.
Yes, and then now it's going up, going
Yeah,
higher.
yeah. Because my father actually, my father was involved in demonstrations in Korea in the 60s.
Ah, see.
So he actually he had a meeting with President Moon Jae-in before he got elected.
Mm, I
So
see.
his one talking point was about raising the fee for the soldiers.
Oh, thanks to your father.
Yeah, but it didn't really raise. He didn't get to do much. My dad was trying to push for 500 or 600,000.
But anyway, it's good also because it goes up. Like
Yeah,
unlike before that, it's only yeah.
yeah. Of course, U.S. military is a lot more.
So,
It's
yeah.
triple that.
Mm. Anyway, it's also good. Anyway, but I know also some Filipinos who are in U.S. military.
Yeah.
And I mean in Pyeongtaek and in Usan, there are some
Oh
of
yeah.
them.
Oh yeah. The
Mm.
Air Force Base and Camp Humphreys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. My goal is to go visit Camp Humphreys. You know why?
Uh-huh.
Because it does not look like Korea.
It's in the US.
It's so America. So if you go inside Camp Humphreys, it looks nothing like Korea. As I was watching this
Yeah.
video tour, I was like, looks like exactly like America.
Yeah. The, the American town of
Yeah,
Korea.
yeah. The roads are so wide.
Mm. That's why some of the Koreans went to Pyeongtaek because
Yeah,
I think yeah, the I mean the houses there is a bit cheaper.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it is. And plus, yeah, you could get a lot of American quality stuff.
Yes. I
Yeah.
I do have some friends also who married with some American soldiers and some um Air Force.
Okay. Yeah. So Osan, yeah, and Pyeongtaek,
Mm.
yeah.
I went to Pyeongtaek 2 months ago
Oh wow,
in
yeah.
Camp Humphreys. Yeah.
Oh, you went inside Camp Humphreys?
No, no, outside only because I visited my friends.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
only in her store.
Okay. Okay. And Tom says there's similarities between Panama, Philippines. So when he got in a cab, he felt like he was in Manila, Panama City. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Manila these days is going also into lot of changes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, and then a lot of the we're trying to figure out which queue they're on. You know, the MCEQ, GCQ.
Q Q
That's
Q.
that's a joke because I had a Filipina who lives in Suwon on this stream.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, and all we were joking about is, yeah, we don't know which queue each city is in. We have it's a headache trying to keep up on which quarantine queue it is.
Q Q. It's a Q
Yeah,
Q.
yeah, yep. MCCG, MCQ, Enhanced Community
ECQ.
Quarantine,
Mm.
ECQ, MCEQ, GCQ.
GCQ and barbecue.
Yeah, might as well have a barbecue during GCQ. So
Yeah.
it is so funny. Yeah, but that's it. That's what it is. So let's see. We're at an hour and 15 minutes. Wow. See, time flies.
Yeah, really. And
Yeah.
it's almost 12 o'clock here.
So, yeah. So if anyone, do you have any last? If anyone has last minute comments, let us know. If not, we're gonna try to end the stream because I know you got to get up early tomorrow.
Yes, for the work. And
Yeah.
I need to prepare some uh
Yes.
meals for my kids.
Oh wow. So you got a lot to do. Okay, let's see. So if no one has any more, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream and we'll maybe try to do this again another time
Mm-hmm.
because you got
Maybe
so much.
okay.
Yeah, because you have so many experiences, and maybe we could do a topic for for locals and Filipinos and foreigners,
Yeah.
and we could pass some good information. Okay, so we'll finish on the last comment. So yeah, Jan needs to go to bed, and Jan said
Uh-huh.
it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice
So
meeting you also, Miss Yan, and see you soon around.
yeah,
Good night
so
and God
yeah.
bless.
Yeah. Okay, so everyone, thank you for coming and supporting the stream and participating. So wherever you are, everyone, stay safe, and we'll see you soon. So take care, everyone, and good